wins 47 by knockouts, 2 losses, and 2 draws from Brockton, Massachusetts, the undisputed middleweight champion of the world, marvelous Marvin Hagler.
So there you have the introduction of the fighters. We have not talked too much about Wilford Scypion. He's not going to be any secret. There's no question about that.
Well, he has to be 125% of himself. A lot of people have thought he had potential across the years. He's rarely shown it. This is an opportunity for the title, the biggest fight of his life. He's got 7 brothers, 5 sisters, and his parents here from Port Arthur. If he gives a big effort, he might make it interesting.
He's got to win just to pay for the tickets. One thing that Sugar Ray Leonard always points out, and that is how much a fighter has warmed up before he came into the ring. Marvin Hagler is very warm, has broken his sweat. Wilford Scypion, on the other hand, is not. He will be in Marvin Hagler's face. There's no question about it. He has said that he wants to fight the same fight against Marvin Hagler that Vito Antuofermo did the first time when he took Marvin Hagler to a very disputed draw. He is the underdog both by the odds makers and by the crowd here.
Now we get to the meaningful initials, Barry, F-I-T-E, fight.
You're R-I-T-E about that. This is the first round. We'll go 15. Remember, Marvin Hagler coming off that knee injury, so that is something to watch. He said it affected his lateral movement. He told me yesterday it is not affecting it any longer. It does strike me, Larry, that Marvin is a little bit more up-tempo in round 1 than he has been in his last few fights.
He is, and I think it's anticipating that Hampshire does want to pressure him. Excuse me, that Scypion wants to pressure him as Hampshire did earlier, and of course Vito Antuofermo.
And there go the legs of Scypion in round 1. Hagler is right on top of him, measuring his man. It was a right hand that set him up. I don't even think Hagler thought he hit him that hard. There's another good right hand that goes up on the head of Scypion. Scypion seems to have his legs back now. End of round 1. Big round for Marvin Hagler.
Scypion is trying to cut the ring off, not having much success.
Combinations by Hagler hurt Scypion once more. And again, the right hand getting through. It was a right hand lead. And Hagler's really opening him up.
This is a very up-tempo pace for Hagler this early in the fight.
Counter-punching right hand by Hagler. A combination by Hagler. With a left hand by Marvin Hagler. Backs Scypion off once more. Left hand by Scypion that did get in but did no damage, and takes 2 right hands from Hagler and another right. And a left hand. And Scypion is in the center of the ring and just trying to cover up.
Right-handed, right-handed. More than one.
Marvin Hagler getting $1.25 million for this night's work.
Scypion took a good right hand. It stunned him for a moment.
Come on, let him go, Will. You're both tied.
Scypion is being persistent.
Whoa, watch them heads, both ears in there.
Referee giving a bit of a warning, saying watch the heads. Marvin Hagler has gotten himself in trouble before with butts. Vito Antuofermo fight, of course. He suffered a cut from a butt. And again, Scypion now managing to get on top of Hagler a little bit more than he was. And there he took a right hand. That buckled his knees. Scypion back in his own corner. Takes a combination, goes down. And may not make it up. This man has never been knocked out. And it's over. It is all over. So Marvin Hagler has knocked out Wilford Scypion in the 4th round and was very impressive in doing so.
What you have to say here, Barry, is that let's take a look and see just how it came. There was a delayed action, and that last left hand, I thought, did it or finished him. He had been stunned a little bit earlier. It was the right hand that started him on the way, Barry. The right hand started him on the way. And the rest was just a professional job of finishing.
Knowing the man is hurt and taking advantage of it. Take a look from this great overhead shot given us by our director, Mark Payton.
Marvin has 2 belts, WBC belt, WBA belt.